You know, it's like 4 a.m. I'm just like, sorry for the train. Now I'm thinking back to like when I was like a little kid, like 9 years old, when like you didn't really have anything to stress about. And when you're 9, you don't sit around and think, what is my life going to be like when I'm in my 30s? You know, where am I going to live? What job am I going to have? What am I going to do with my life? You don't think about that when you're 9. And I was like, well, what was I stressing about when I was 9? My grades. Like getting in trouble, making mistakes. But then I got to thinking, what are mistakes? Who's to say what a mistake is? And if there's a mistake, or if there's such thing as mistakes, then there's also a right way to do things. But who is to say the right way of how things go? Who made the rules? Who said what was right and what was wrong? Because if you think about it, there really isn't mistakes. People call them mistakes because it's the wrong way of doing things. But that confuses me. Because if we make mistakes, then there's a right way of doing things. But why? Why are there right ways and wrong ways? Who made the rules? If you really think about it, there's no such thing as a mistake. Basically, all mistakes are just situations that you learn from, that you try not to do again because they made you feel uncomfortable or wrong about yourself. But is that like a thing that society created? Or I just wonder, how life was simple when I was a little kid. There's no bills. Just played with your friends and went to school. Someone made your dinner, did your laundry for you, and when you're a little kid, you don't think about what your life is going to be like when you're in your 30s. You think about what you want to be when you grow up. But let's be honest here, that never really turns out that way. We always end up doing something that we didn't desire to do as a child. Probably because there was some kind of barrier in the way, or somebody telling you that you couldn't do it, or you shouldn't, because that's not what they wanted you to do. My grandmother always wanted me to wear my hair a certain way. Do something with your hair. But why? It just had me thinking, why is there a right way and why is there a wrong way to do anything? Who made the rules? Who's to say that? And why are we judged so hardly on the mistakes that we make? Because somebody said so? Because honestly, I don't really believe in mistakes either. I just think that we learn from everything. Even if it's bad, even if it's good. I don't believe that we're judged beyond the place that we live now. I think that we're only judged by other humans. My downstairs neighbor had her baby today. I think she just sent me a picture. Today's been a really rough day. I don't know. It's been a rough couple days. I think I've been having some crazy ascension symptoms. Heartburn, depression. Very much angry for no reason. Me and my roommate haven't been getting along. I've been sleeping in my van again. Sad. I never cry. I cried all day. I'm better now, but I don't know. A lot of people have been feeling sad, depressed, angry, body pains. Our bodies are changing. So anyway, I'm gonna go. But I thought maybe I'd give y'all something to think about. Do you think that mistakes are mistakes? That there's a right way and a wrong way to do everything? And who made that rule? Because I don't believe that there really are mistakes. Because if there's a right way and a wrong way to do everything, who's to say why it's wrong? Did you ever think about how life would be when you were older, when you were a kid? If you were going to be married with kids, where are you going to live? Did your life turn out anything like you thought it would? Are you in the place that you thought you'd be? With the wife or husband that you thought you'd have, or the career you thought you'd have? Or is it completely different than what you imagined? Because every day changes. Our life is like a never-ending cycle of changing sequences that we just have to adapt to. But I do believe it's all pre-planned, so maybe we did know this whole time, and we just don't remember yet. Maybe we're perfectly where we're supposed to be right now. Good night.